it would have been a problem if Jan was overconfident and using this particular thing to his advantage,
Yeah.
or being unknowingly snobbish about the fact, oh, I'm so and so son, मेरे को थोड़ी कुछ हो सकता है, पीठ में छुरा घोंपना नहीं होता गले लगा के.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So that's snake mentality. That's why I said कि सांप देखे या इजाज देखे पहले इजाज को मारो. Why did he save Jan over me? He nominated me, right?
Yeah.
Because of his nomination, I am in this position today. किसी के
Hmm.
बहुत ज्यादा fans होते हैं तो उस चीज पर confident हो जाते हैं कि अच्छा ठीक है हम जो मर्जी करें हम तो बच जाएंगे. So if I go back again, I have to go back for my people, for my audience, and give them a fighting chance. Okay, now it's up to you. You decide how many days or how many weeks.
Today on SpotboyE, we have Shehzad Deol with us, who recently completed his journey inside the controversial house of Big Boss 14. Shehzad, when you entered the space, did you expected this short journey?
Not at all. Not at all. There was no chance that I was coming out right now if it was left to the audiences. I was the second highest voted contestant when the public voting was happening. I have got the numbers with me, but it's the concept of the show, and makers can do whatever they want to do.
Hmm.
So it's some, it's kind of disappointing because I have seen the show very closely. I've watched the show very closely for so many years, and every time it is a public show. It is an
Right.
audience's show. People like because they can relate to the show. It's a reality show, and you did not allow the public to vote. Okay, get it. It's your show. You can change the decisions whenever. But then give me the second chance. No, second chance is to perform in the task. In the history of Big Boss, there are only two ways that a contestant can save him or herself. First is by public voting,
Yeah.
and the second is by
Performing a
being a
task.
part of the task, by being part of the task and saving himself.
Yeah.
In my case, both these options were taken away. So I don't know what I was supposed to do. So because of that, it's disappointing and unfair.
Do you feel, Shehzad, the whole idea of bringing in the seniors in this season, which happened for the first time in the history of Big Boss,
Yeah.
was not a right decision done by the makers, because that's what a lot of people feel outside.
See, every season has got different concept. They've got different twists and turns happening. This year, it was seniors versus the freshers, or seniors are guiding the freshers. I don't know if it's gonna happen again in this season, but I don't have any problem with seniors being part of the show because first of all, they were not favoring anyone. They were not being biased or anything like that. So it's okay. It's the concept of the show, and makers did what they wanted to do to make the show successful. And besides, I think we are coming out of a pandemic. We're coming out of this COVID situation. A lot of
Hmm.
things are not happening. The movie promotions are not happening that much. So the celebrities are not gonna be that active right now and come on Big Boss to promote their films or their shows. That's not happening a lot. So they had to get some. They had to give a push start to the show. So maybe
Yeah.
because of that, they've got freshers because they've got a set fan base. They have won the previous seasons. So obviously the audience relates to that. That might be the reason that they've got freshers this season.
Maybe. Shehzad, also, now when you are out of the house, are you following the show?
Yes, I am. I am following the show. I make a point that even if I'm not able to see the episode, I watch those small clips of the snippets of the main things that have happened that day. So yes.
Who do you think is playing really well after your exit? Because now you are watching each and every contestant as an audience, not as a housemate.
See, I think Jasmine, even when I was in the house, Jasmine was playing really well because she was playing honest and she was being real. So the game is about the personality. It's not about the tasks. It's
Hmm.
about the personality. And you've got to have a real personality. You've got to have people loving you for the way you are, not someone you faking to be. Right? So Jasmine, I really love. Off late since I've come out, I don't know how true is this, but the clippings and the episodes that I've seen, Rahul is coming out to be strong because he's really standing his ground. I'm not
Right.
saying what he's saying or what he's doing is right or wrong, but as per me, being an audience now, he is really standing solid on his ground. He's not budging in, he's not flipping. So,
Hmm.
yeah, he's got a strong point of view, which is subjective, but it is how it is.
Shehzad, in yesterday's episode, Rahul nominated Jan on the basis of being on the basis of nepotism. Do you agree what he said was right?
Uh, See, about nepotism, okay, it is a fact that he's someone's son, okay, and you cannot take away that fact from Jan. He is, and it is no fault of his that he was born into that family.
Yeah.
So blaming that person for it is, I don't know, it's, I didn't, I wouldn't have done that. That I blame Jan for it, because obviously, if I am born with a silver spoon, it's
Hmm.
not my fault. Did I decide that I'm gonna be taking birth into this particular family? No. So that is destiny, and it would have been a problem if Jan was overconfident and using it this particular thing to his advantage,
Yeah.
or being unknowingly snobbish about the fact, oh, I'm so and so son, मेरे को थोड़ी कुछ हो सकता है. So I don't know if that's the case because I'm not in the house anymore. I don't know what's going on in Jan's head or why did Rahul make that comment. So that is the only thing that I would like to comment on this right now.
When you came out, who do you miss the most in the house?
Jasmine,
What sort of
Jasmine,
equation did you build with her?
uh, brother sister. She treats
Okay.
me like her brother, and my birthday and her brother's birthday happened to be on the same day. So she really related to that, and she just had an emotional connect with me. I think even yesterday in one of the episodes, she said that the only real emotional connect that I had in this house was with Shehzad.
And Jan.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Shehzad, in one of the episode, we saw you saying that Eijaz pe kabhi bharosa nahi karna. Whereas we saw Eijaz telling everybody in the house that he has only connect with you. Then what went wrong? What made you say that?
Jas said to everyone in the house that he only connected with me.
Yeah, he really likes you
Mm,
and he connects with you.
this did not happen in my presence, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, exactly. Like he said that. Okay, he had a genuine connect with me. Why did he save Jan over me? He nominated me, right?
Yeah.
Because of his nomination, I am in this position today. So you say something to someone, you make the person believe, you lead on a person, and then you do this, you flip. In private, you're sharing your private stories with me, personal stories with me. You call me your younger brother. You do all those things with me. We have our musty fun, everything. And then all of a sudden, you spend some time with someone else and you say that, okay, this person is more important to you than me. See, I don't have a problem with someone nominating me. I do not have problem with Pavitra nominating me, right?
Mm.
But someone who's called me a younger brother, someone who's called me a friend, goes and does something like this is really like पीठ में छुरा को नहीं होता गले लगा के.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So that's snake mentality. So that's why I said कि सांप देखे या इजाज देखे पहले इजाज को मारो.
Okay. वैसे घर में जो लोग हैं उनमें से कौन है जो आपको लगता है कि एक्चुअली रियल है और वो अपनी पर्सनालिटी जो उनकी है असल जिंदगी में वही दर्शा रहे हैं ऑडियंस के सामने भी.
Lubna and Jasmine and Abhinav.
Okay, they are like this only, how they are behaving.
Yeah, definitely.
John, I would also like to know that Sara was the first one to get evicted. You were extremely, you were fond of her, what we saw in
Yeah,
the episodes. And next
yeah,
was you. So,
yeah.
did her absence made you weak?
Uh, See, in a show like this, in a show like Big Boss, you need to have strong bonds and friendships. Okay, and you form these bonds very quickly,
Okay.
and they are very long lasting through the show. In my case, that also happened with Sara. Like it happened with Jasmine, Rubina, and Abhinav. I shared a really good friendship and bond with all three of them. It also happened with Sara. So obviously, if a friend that you are close to goes suddenly out of the show, it's gonna take a toll on you, but not for that long. So I was like, okay, I was a little bit off and sad for like half a day. Like she went around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the evening.
Hmm.
So I was a little low till I slept that night, and next morning I was okay because I knew that this is a game in fast gear, and you have to just be on your toes and into the action aggressive mode throughout. You cannot just let your guard down.
Did you speak to Sarah after coming out? What did she say?
Yes, yes, I have. Her eyes are still not okay. She's still not recovered with the eye injury that she suffered inside the house. She is seeking treatment for that, and she's very disappointed with the way that decision's been taken. And yeah, I'm gonna meet her soon in about 2 3 days from now. She's not in town right now. She's coming back, and she's my neighbor.
Okay.
Like really,
Acha, I
like
didn't know
yeah,
this.
literally, she's my neighbor.
How
So,
how distance do you people stay?
so in my society there are 5 towers.
Okay.
So I'm in tower 4. She's in tower 3.
Oh, that close.
Yes, it's the same society.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be seeing her once she's back.
How's your injury? I heard you also got an eye injury during
See, the thing,
near the eye.
yeah. I got injured, but it was a part of the task, and it was like war injury. So
Hmm.
that's okay. And I covered it up with makeup. It took like 10 days to recover, and yeah.
Shehzad, we see a lot of equations being built inside the house. Who do you think are the, actually have some emotions or feelings for each other, and who are just using it for the drama or to be in the game?
Pavitra and Eijaz right now.
What sort of relation do they share?
I know I was just watching promos from this weekend, and some sort of romance is starting to grow and brew. That's not true for sure, because I know Pavitra closely. I have observed her closely. I've spoken with her, and Eijaz also I know. So okay, it just was something hard to digest for me.
So you feel that they are faking this to be in the game
I
or be
guess,
in the limelight?
I guess.
After your exit, three more contestants have entered the house.
Yeah, I
Do
so
you
wish I
know?
was in the house right now. I
Sorry.
so wish I was in the house right now. I so wish I was in the house right now. Like after the seniors left,
Okay.
and these three contestants have come in because the game is opening up now,
Is
and
it?
I should have. Yeah, the game is opening up, and some twists and turns have started to come. People have started to come into their real character, their real shades, which they earlier weren't because the seniors were there and they were underserved. So अब जब ये सीनियर्स चले गए हैं और अपने रियल कैरेक्टर में लोग आ रहे हैं तो उनकी असलियत तो मैंने दिखा नहीं थी उनको कि अब जो आप कर रहे हो एंड देन ये सीनियर्स अपना ये सॉरी ये 3 वाइल्ड कार्ड आ गए जिसमें से कविता कौशिक जो है वो अपने आप को घर का ओनर समझ रही हैं जबकि वो कल आई हैं so
Okay.
see, the house is ours. The house is ours. We were there
Yeah.
from day one. There's a way to dictate. Do not try to dominate. It's sad for the people who are getting dominated inside the house. I really because when she was really making a point yesterday or no, it was day before that we need to set rules and get the house in discipline. I was like, okay, the way she's talking is not okay. Why are they
Okay.
even listening to this? She's the captain, but there's no way that you're gonna be talking in that stern manner and tone.
Yeah.
You just come yesterday. Hello, just slow down.
Who do you feel that other than Kavita deserve to be in the house? I mean, like among the three wildcard entrants.
I don't know any one of them personally, so I would not like to take a comment on that because I don't know if the casting people, the Big Boss team has got them. They must have seen some spark or something in all three of them that they've gotten them in. So that's not my place to make a comment.
Shehzad, if they call you again in the house, would you like to go?
Definitely, but just for my audience because they deserve a they deserve a chance. I mean, I see the messages that I get. I see the thing people tell me on the streets while they see me that they did so much to just vote for me. Their expectations were
Right.
let down by when the public voting wasn't counted. See, my problem is if I would have got less votes, I wouldn't have mattered to me because okay, I did not deserve to be in the house. People did not like me in my, and also I'm someone who did not have a set fan base. कई बारी होता है ना, किसी के
Hmm.
बहुत ज्यादा फैंस होते हैं तो उस चीज पर कॉन्फिडेंट हो जाते हैं कि अच्छा ठीक है हम जो मर्जी करें हम तो बच जाएंगे
Hmm. Hmm.
क्योंकि पहला सा सेट फैन बेस होता है. I was the newest face in the show. Okay, I went in
Hmm.
with like what 25,000 social media
Followers.
followers. I have come out with 130 plus 1,30,000 plus.
That's a
I've
huge
gained more
number.
than a lakh followers in yeah. I've gained more than a lakh followers in like how many days I've stayed in the house, right?
Yeah.
So I built onto this. So obviously I would have done something that the audiences liked me. So it's disappointing for them and it's unfair to them that this has happened. So if I go back again, I have to go back for my people, for my audience, and give them a fighting chance. Okay, now it's up to you. You decide how many days or how many weeks you want me to stay in the house, and let the ball rolling.
Shehzad, if not you, who do you think would have deserved to come out?
See, till the time I was inside the show, Jan. Okay,
And why
he's
that's
I
so?
know because he's a sweet guy. He's a genuine guy. But for the show, he's a misfit, total misfit. Maybe that's the thing that's working for him, that he's a misfit in the show because he's not got a strong personality. He's not even got a personality of his own. Okay, his personality is that he's a very sweet guy. That's it. He will agree to anything you say to him.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, and that he gets easily influenced. He used to get easily influenced when I was in the house, till the time I was in the house, and that is a very big disadvantage for others.
Right.
So if I can go and influence someone else's decision, that is harmful for the person who's not even involved, the third person. You getting my point?
Yeah.
So if I don't, okay, I'll give you an example. If I don't like A, okay, or X,
Hmm.
if I don't like X, I will go to Jan and I can easily influence and not make him like X too. Okay, so that is a very big disadvantage for X, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to have a, and besides everything, okay, this guy might be a game strategy or this might be something that okay that someone wants to do, but above all this, it's a personality show, it's a personality contest. You need to have a personality of your own. You need to have a strong opinion, you need to have a strong point of view. Right or wrong is later,
Okay.
that's subjective, because
Hmm.
in this
Hmm.
game there's nothing right or wrong.
Hmm.
There's nothing right or wrong. It's all subjective. What is right for you is wrong for me. What is wrong
Yeah.
for you is might be right for me, but you need to have that point. So that's why.
In this few weeks of journey, if I ask you what was the best moment Shehzad had in the house?
They were a lot. They were a lot. My funny banter with Jasmine. Jasmine gave me her sister's rishta. That was one of the
Okay.
things. Yeah, her
Okay.
cousin sister's rishta.
And what did you say?
And बाहर देखेंगे मिलेंगे पहले अभी तो देखा भी नहीं मैंने. And
Okay.
and अपना my scientific classes with Abhinav, my bond with Sara. There are a
Hmm.
lot. There are a lot.
One embarrassing moment in the house which you don't want to remember at all.
Uh, I cut my fingers while chopping vegetables twice.
Acha, okay. So you didn't
Uh,
knew cooking at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing. I did not know cooking. I did not know how to wash the dishes. I did not even know how to tidy the bed. I did not know jhadu marna carpet ke upar. Carpet ke upar being very important. And yeah, washing my own clothes. So वहाँ जाके तो सब कुछ यानी घर का काम सीखा है.
Okay, lastly, before we end this conversation, I would really like to
Yeah.
know how did your family reacted to your overall journey? What was the first
They
thing
are
they told you when you came back
they,
home?
that I have made them proud. I have done it. I've got so much love coming my way. There's no way that it's gonna go away the love. And I played with a lot of grace and dignity, and I uh, just have my head held high all the time. So yeah, that is what they said. Because
Okay,
when I was inside the house, they were the ones who were getting messages and the feedback from the
right.
fans and all. Yeah,
Thank you so much, Shehzad. It was nice talking to you.
lovely. Same here, Nikki.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.